Hi, everybody. I literally just watched an episode of Hey Arnold about teacher strikes on the Splat, and I kind of wanted to voice my grievances on a bunch of the problems with it, and how this could, most of it, I'm hopefully, very hopefully sure this could only happen in a cartoon world. PS 118 is one of the worst schools ever. Evidently, they don't have a board of directors, or if they do, they don't care. Because they left all the managing to Principal Warts, which I'm pretty sure him or somebody is, or at least embezzling, because just to cover their costs, apparently, let's see, they ran out of money for lights. They don't have an air conditioner, which wouldn't be so bad, except he's trying to make students come in the middle of the summer. And he boarded up all the windows, originally saying let in sunshine. So they're in dark rooms, can't see anything, won't be able to get any ventilation. Their students are going to pass out. Now, it wouldn't be so bad about kids sharing books. We did that in my school sometimes when we didn't have enough for our classroom. When they start sharing desks where you could barely fit one student, that it becomes a problem. It also becomes a problem when unfortunately, they're still one of those schools that uses chalk. Nowadays, if they use markers, it'd actually be a cheaper and much easier solution, but he's trying to have them use one piece of chalk for a week, which doesn't make any sense. And he's going to check to see how much chalk they're using. And all these budget cuts don't just hurt the teachers, because apparently he's been sucking money out of their vacation packages and their sick days, and they can't even take a bathroom break anymore, and they don't have free coffee, which should have been actually the first thing to go instead of taking everything else. It's not just disrespectful to teachers, it's disrespectful to the students. It's proven when, despite the fact that teachers are going around having to work for more money, which is understandable, Principal Wards, instead of getting substitute teachers scabs, which would be most beneficial, or maybe closing down the school and telling the parents exactly what was happening, he just closes down a room and at first tries to teach the students on about not episodes. He tries to go through reviews of them of material they haven't learned yet, obviously, or he tries to teach them himself. But it's bad when you try to teach at least 5 to 6 different grades at one time in an auditorium with a guitar and a podium. Principal Wards is actually one of the most unqualified, irresponsible school officials I have ever seen. He not just in this episode alone, but at the end when he and Harlan and the kid's teacher actually start to discuss maybe going back on after the kids ask him, "Hey, can we just learn?" But it seems more like it was a case of bilingual sexual tension at the end, because they kind of had the making whoopee music in the background over coffee, and I don't really know how to explain it, but I'm gonna say it like this: they need an actual review board, at least 5 to 6 members, because they cannot be out of a budget like this. This is ridiculous. Now, we had a school down in my hometown. They had, unfortunately, enough of a budget cut. They didn't actually tell the students and teachers that the school was closing until that very day. And they sent all the kids home with notes explaining to their parents that they ran out of a budget and tried to pin it on a tutor of mine. They didn't get away with it. What I'm saying is that school is like PS 118, but somehow PS 118 is still successful enough to keep open. Which it shouldn't be. At least get Big Bob Pataki or somebody, one of the higher end students' parents, go and at least give him some money. Give him like $100 for chalk, at least. Just do something. And if anything, if you do watch the episode, Teacher Strike, please. It's a really good episode. And after that, please watch As Told by Ginger episode about Lois and her nurses striking. They're pretty good episodes. Bye.